two stone. Bottle and a pistol by my side. The devil's always along for the ride.
Sorry about that notification, folks.
Welcome to another episode of Chump Talk. Dysfunctional as usual. Oh, you're clearing your throat already?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
No, I just so I'm ready for the show.
It's something about these mics. You will just all of a sudden have something in your throat.
I don't know if it's maybe just the air quality in the room. I don't know.
It seemed fine before we started recording.
No, I was pre-clearing too.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're all cleared up now?
I'd like to think I got pretty good air quality in here.
I think it's pretty good, Dunc. I like the air quality.
Until there's a test, we can't confirm, but
True.
All right.
Okay. Can you get the room tested by next week?
Sure.
Good weekend for the boys?
yeah,
Oh,
it was. Yeah, I mean, I feel like last weekend was just like the start of summer. Really,
Oh, really?
it's just like now there's every weekend there's just something going.
Pretty much.
I feel like you've been like that since Christmas, though.
Yeah, but not really in a way. But now it's like confirmed. Every weekend is confirmed
Oh.
busy.
Wow.
Interesting. I don't know about too many of those plans, so I guess I must not be a part of them.
Yeah, only about half of them, but
Well, the wedding, I think I'll be there, and the bachelor party.
yeah,
And the
there's
buck
other
and
stuff
dough.
too.
Buck and dough, yeah.
Yeah.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, it is what it is. We got to go to the Jays game Sunday
Yeah.
with my employer, Home Hardware. They treated all the boys, all the employees, not just the boys.
Chump Talk was there.
Yep, Chump Talk all in attendance.
Yep.
Dunc obviously gets to be the plus one of his lady friend that works at Home Hardware.
Yep.
And Matt
Just putting a lot of hard days there.
did not.
Yeah.
Matt, if anybody didn't deserve to be on that bus but was, it's probably Matt.
Matt put in more days than
Well-
I did.
Yeah, but you are a plus one of somebody that actually works there. He's not.
Well, then there would have
Yeah.
been empty seats on the bus. I don't know what to tell you. There was many people out of house there.
I don't.
Well,
glad
it's
you
it's
came.
fine. Yeah, I'm glad you were there too. I
No.
just want you to be grateful.
Yeah, I never said I wasn't. When did I even make any type of indication that I wasn't?
I sense some things. That's all.
Well, okay. Well, your senses aren't always right, just so you know.
Not.
I know you think they are, but
yeah.
they're not.
I have like a 96% hit rate on
No, you
senses.
don't.
Yes,
no.
I do. Yes, I do.
You are no, you don't. With me, you're like under 30. I
Oh
bet.
my gosh.
Yeah, for
That's
sure.
so wrong.
You always think you know what I'm thinking or whatever, or
Yeah.
how I'm feeling.
Yeah.
You never do.
Oh, yeah?
You always guess wrong.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. You think so? Okay.
Pretty frequently.
Really? So, we took a couple buses down to the Jays game.
Nice coach buses.
Couple nice coach buses with a pisser in the back, which is clutch. Always clutch, especially if you're.
I didn't even use it, but it's such a nice thing to know it's there.
It's a great. Exactly. You don't have to if after the game if you really
I don't
have
have
to
to be
piss.
worried.
Exactly. Yeah, it is nice. I did use it. Small bladder, always have.
Yeah,
had a bit of one.
you do. You
It's
really
not something
do.
I love about me, but it's a real thing.
Do you think it has anything to do
No.
with the fact that when you
No.
pee, you always like push extremely hard?
I don't always push extremely hard.
Well, just when there's like,
do I
if,
have a?
if anyone's
Okay,
even
I-
close
I-
to you, it's like, oh, I gotta show how strong I can
Well,
throw
I didn't know
piss
we'd,
out of my bladder.
I didn't know we'd be getting into this conversation here, but if you want to, yes, I do have elite stream rate. I always have.
I think it's having effects on your bladder.
No, it's not. The odd time if I want to just
have
launch
no control
one,
over that in about 20 years.
the odd time. That's not
You're
true.
just gonna be a leaky faucet.
As long as I still have the launch power, then that's okay.
Really?
Yeah, it's one of my best things. That and I can open any bottle that you give me. I can just open it.
Is it worth it to have this extremely hard launch though?
Well, it's not something I asked to have. It's just I have it.
No, it's
Like
it's,
Vladdy
you
has
don't have
elite
it.
power.
You just
I
like,
have elite power.
because you force it.
That's
you
not
don't
true.
You
You
don't.
try forcing it. You couldn't even get close to mine.
I bet I could.
No, you couldn't. No, you couldn't. We'll get a measuring tape out sometime when we all got to go, and we'll see. I'll double you guys. I promise you.
Double.
Yes.
Double.
If you what do you think is an accurate in feet? How long you could piss?
Jeez. I don't know. 10 feet.
You think you could get 10?
I could think I could piss further than the length of my body for sure.
Yeah, I'd hope.
Yeah, probably around 10 feet.
Okay.
I'm like 6.
Okay. Well,
6.
I don't think I could get 20, but I think I could.
20.
I said I
Do you
don't
know
think.
how far
Okay.
20 feet is?
Yes, I do.
We've loaded a 16-foot.
Yeah,
We've done
okay,
many
are
of
you
those
guys
onto
trying
a
to tell?
forklift before. You think you can?
Do you guys
piss
think I don't
further
work
than
in a trade? I'm a
16-foot?
tradesman just like you guys. You don't
No.
think I know my lengths?
No, this is
I'm
what I'm
just
saying.
astounded
Do you
by it.
remember when we used to load lumber together?
Are you
16-foot lengths.
Yeah, are you trying to tell me what a 16-foot length is?
I'm just saying, like, put that
yeah,
into
the back of my
correlation
Q
here.
van, the back of
You
my
think-
back of my old Q van when I used to drive.
Well, why would you piss out of your cube van?
Well,
it's
I'm
different.
saying, I'm saying, if you look at it that way, I think I could be at the back. It's like 16 and a half, that thing. I think I could be at the back and get close, if not get out. You don't think I could get out the cube? Oh my gosh, we're getting a measuring tape out.
16 feet.
Dunc, can you go give me a thick glass of water so right after
you-
this,
oh
right
my
after this pod, we can get a measuring tape
If
out?
you go for 16 feet, you may never regain bladder function.
Oh my gosh. If you think you can do 10, dude, I can do 16 for sure. I can piss 16 feet.
See, the reason that you think I can't piss far is because I'm not that guy that's just like sitting there taking a pee that's like and just like squeezing one out.
I've never once made that noise. It doesn't take, it's not
well,
effort.
pretty well.
It's
pretty
not
well.
effort. It's just how it works.
You can see your face like clench
You
up.
can't see my face.
Yeah,
If you can see my face, you can see my dick. So what are you really looking at?
All right.
Yeah, you can't.
What a catch. Yeah. So we
Anyway.
we went down to the Jays game.
And they pulled out a sweet win.
Awesome win. Probably like a top 3 game of the year so far.
Yeah, and it was like hard, like it was weird.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
Sorry, producer Dunc just shut off my sound.
No, it's back. I had headphone malfunction there,
okay.
so I had to swap.
No, it was like a low key comeback though. I didn't really like
Not low key. It just felt low key because we were there. I went back
Yeah.
and watched the highlights, and if we were watching that game on
on TV. I think it would have been a different story.
for sure.
Yeah,
Like,
but
that
when
was,
we were there, it was
yeah.
like, oh wait, Biggie's 3-run bomb. Oh wait, the Jays have the lead. Like it
Yeah.
didn't even.
No, it was.
I
like,
never really thought about that when Biggie was up to bat. That a bomb here and we're in the lead.
I did. I was maybe watching a little closer than you, but it was.
I will say it was harder, at least for me, to like pay close attention
Yeah.
from the flight deck.
Yeah, so the flight deck, to explain to people, because I have had people curious like what's like, because you always see it on TV and and everything. So the WestJet flight deck now, they kind of have it sectioned off into like 4 sections up there, and it's only like companies like parties that like you can't just general
Yeah,
admission.
you can't just show down there.
It's not like Schneider's Porch or Corona Rooftop or the other ones. Like you can just have a ticket and anybody can go anywhere in those. The WestJet flight deck's not like that. So I did like the setup. There was a couple things that I would change if I could though.
Yeah.
One thing I would just, so there's like a aisle where everyone can watch, and then there's obviously the railing where everyone's leaning on. Our party was big enough that kind of some people had to stand behind though a little bit for most of the time. If they just had a couple like high bar seats
Yeah.
with like tiny little like end tables beside them, or like the high ones too, though. Like,
Yeah.
like just like think of like a 2-person table at a sports bar. If they could have those that are super skinny, like it still wouldn't affect the walking aisle, and somebody could like you could kind of take some turns sitting, because a 9-inning game, especially like there's some older people at the game too. Like that's a long game for them to just be on their feet the whole time.
For sure.
And kids too. So
And there's like 2 levels to the flight deck. The top level,
Yeah.
If you're not 6'6", you can't see past second base looking
without your
like
tippy toes.
you can't see anybody in the outfield.
yeah.
Unless you're like
half
on your
of it,
tippy toes leaning over.
Yeah, so
So they either got to make that like clear or like have some type of like bench thing like right in front of like
Yeah.
where
I would say there's like a couple slight design flaws of the WestJet flight deck.
yeah, but it is a very cool spot.
Very cool. Like watching a game from center field, and you could legit see pitches too. That's what I like.
Yeah,
We were standing like almost directly in line with home.
yeah, you could tell balls and strikes
Like
from
center field.
Yeah, we were dead
and,
center.
And Gosman's splitter, you could see the movement on that thing too, just tailing down to the right. So really cool. And then obviously the huge win. Started off bad. It was
Tough start.
It was set up for like a perfect game for us to go to, because Gosman has been known this year especially, and in past years, like every time Jays come off like a tough loss or something and he's up, they usually win that game, and that's usually because he's striking out like 12 or 13 guys. He didn't have his stuff yesterday on Sunday. He didn't have his stuff. He only went 4 1/3, I think.
Yeah.
And gave up 4 in the first inning, but calmed down to get him up to 5, which is clutch that he did that.
Oh, yeah.
Because they had a bullpen day the day before, so
True.
so
yeah, that's a good point.
They had a pretty depleted bullpen, but so he went 4, and then who Thomas Hatch did an okay job.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he went almost 2 innings.
Yeah,
Over
yeah.
1 for sure.
Yeah.
And then who came in?
Did it go straight to? Was Yimmy in, or did it go straight to?
Yeah, I think Yimmy was in, and then
we didn't see Swanson.
No, Swanson didn't pitch.
And then it went straight to Romano.
Yeah, I think so. I'm gonna confirm that. I feel like there was one more. Trevor Richards didn't get in.
No, he did 3 innings on Saturday.
Yeah, right. Great job by Trevor Richards.
Yeah, Trevor Richards was kind of like the beating bag guy going into the year, but he is actually like extremely found a spot for himself in that bullpen.
We're forgetting Nate Pearson. He went 2 innings and got the win.
Yeah.
2 innings scoreless, got the win.
I was going to say that, but then I didn't want to sound dumb.
No, you should have went for it, Dunc. You should have went for it.
Yeah, because I was like, I was like 80%.
Yeah. Well, he used to be a starter, so that's maybe why you were thinking that.
Yeah.
And now he's in the pen. So good initial thought, though.
Yep.
So yeah, he came in, pitched
made
2.
up that I said that, but I was thinking it.
Yeah.
No, I believe it.
For sure believe it.
I believe it.
And then it was the first time I have been at a game where, since Romano has this kind of intro, I was at one game where he came in, but it was a day game. So you can't really tell like the light show that's going on.
Oh yeah.
This was a day game too, but the dome was closed, so you could see it. Only request I could have to the Blue Jays there, and Ross, if you're listening, I would just like to say, if you could turn up the volume a little bit on Romano's like hype music as he's going in. I just thought that they're missing a little bit of volume there.
It's an entertainment sport. Like get into it. You know, like make it a dramatic entrance.
Everyone was into it, I think, but I just think
like
that
you can like do more. You know, why not?
Sure. Yeah,
why not?
You can always do more.
He's our closer.
Keep pounding.
Amp him up.
Yep. Great win though. Yeah, Biggio, such a good moment for him too. He's had a rough year.
Yeah, he has.
So maybe that can get him going, because if you remember when these guys all came up together, Bichette and Biggio and Vladdy and I guess like Gabriel Moreno was kind of in that group.
Yeah, Lourdes kind of.
Lourdes, he was kind of before, I think.
Yeah, like a year.
Yeah. Oh, more than that. Lourdes has been around for a bit.
Well, this is Laddie in Bo's 5th year.
Yeah, Lourdes
wasn't around for like 7 years.
Oh, I think he could have been.
No.
Okay. Well,
no.
Guess agree to disagree. We could look it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
well,
Biggio,
we're on the Jays though too.
But I was just gonna say Biggio was just as hyped as these guys, and he was just as good at them at the start too.
Yeah,
Last couple of years, he's really taken a step back, but maybe that can get him going, because that's a huge bomb. Do you see his bat flip too?
Yeah. He almost made it all the way to first base with it.
I didn't see it in real time because I was just high fiving everybody, and it was getting hyped. But I watched the highlights of it, and yeah, he carried that bat a long way to first base and got it.
We got to talk about. So we recorded Monday. Monday, Manoah made a start.
Yeah,
Tuesday,
we talked about it.
We haven't talked about him being sent down yet.
No. We talked about the possibility of sending him down, though.
Yes, and now here we are.
Yeah.
Whatever complex, whatever in Florida.
Yeah.
And I'm not really sure what that means. I don't know if he's going to be doing starts down there.
No.
Or is he just like working on mechanics?
Yeah, he's at their training facility.
Yeah, so he won't actually face like a game.
I wouldn't think
He'll face live batters probably, but...
Yeah, and I think there's a chance they could get him to maybe do a start at AAA before he came up. But I would just like what I was kind of thinking is have him miss 2 starts. So he already missed 1 now, and I think his next line would line up to be Wednesday or Thursday this week. Get him back.
Yep.
Get him back for that 3rd one after.
Yeah.
Like I think it really with him, like you're not going to go down there and try to like find what pitch you can throw. I think it's just all mental.
I totally agree.
Because we know he has the stuff. He was a
it.
Cy Young candidate last year.
Yeah.
So we know what's in there, and we know Alec will find it too. I'm not worried about him, honestly.
No.
Like I actually think this is kind of like in a way good.
Yeah.
Like he comes back with we're staying afloat without him. We've been good without him all year. Would we prefer to have some of those losses as wins? For sure, especially in the fight of the AL East. But I think him coming up soon and providing that extra spark he can provide, and like get that emotion back in his game too.
Yeah,
that's what we need to see from Manoah, and I think we will.
Yeah, because he needs like he's a talker, but now he needs to walk that talk
for sure,
and he will.
Yeah, he will. Not worried about him.
And big one coming up. Yeah, Baltimore now, right? For 3 games.
Yeah, they're off today, and then is it Baltimore?
In Baltimore, I think. Yeah.
Oh, that's huge.
I'm pretty sure it's Baltimore.
That's massive.
Yeah. So again, that's where we got to start turning our season around, is those divisional opponents.
Yeah, turning it around in division. I wouldn't say we have.
No, I'm not saying turning our whole season around, but
okay. That's what you said. I just wanted to make sure.
Well, it was in my full sentence though, where I said in the division.
Oh yeah. Okay. Well, I just want to clarify.
Turn our season around in the division.
All I wanted was a bit of clarification. That's all.
No, great record outside the division.
And we have Bassett, Barrios, and Kikuchi going for those 3 against Baltimore. So
yeah.
Sounds like
That's a
wins to
solid
me.
3. Yeah.
Definitely. Kikuchi, my pitcher now.
Yeah, he's bounced around in fantasy now, and
He's found a home.
yeah,
He's there to stay.
well, I'm happy to hear that.
We played a little game last week, a little Would You Rather
Sports edition.
Sports Edition.
Yep.
You made up some awesome questions for me, and this week we tasked producer Dunc with doing the same for us.
Yep.
Not sure what you got in store for us, Dunc, but
I've got 9,
love it.
and they're kind of
Some
are better than others, but I think there's bangers in here.
So I think maybe Matt and I should we answer at the same time so we can't influence each other's decision.
Yeah, okay.
I don't think necessarily.
Okay.
I think, yeah, there might be discrepancies for some, but I think if
I like going against the grain every
Yeah.
now and then.
all right, the first one will start off with a heater. I think this will be tough to answer.
Okay.
Ooh, okay.
Would you rather be seen in public wearing a New York Yankees jersey or a Montreal Canadiens jersey?
Oh,
Ooh,
that actually is a good one,
that is a good one.
man. That's just
I'm
like
curious to know
fighting
this.
evil with evil.
Yeah,
Yeah.
honestly, like I would think like time of year, like if it's
you lost a
baseball
bet
season.
and you had to pick one.
You know,
Gosh,
I almost think
that is a heater, Dunk. I don't know.
I would rather do Montreal
Really?
purely because you get the right guy on the back of the jersey, and I could maybe live with it for an hour or two, like a Carey Price or something. I could live with that. I just
Yeah.
don't want to wear the pinstripes. I hate everything about New York.
Yeah.
I do hate Montreal too,
I
but
hate Montreal.
Montreal is like not even relevant right now.
That's
so
a good thing.
I'll slap on a Montreal jersey.
Yeah.
I just thought because there's Montreal Canadiens fans around here.
Yeah.
that
Yeah,
you
there
might be
is.
seen.
But if I probably would side towards Montreal too, and I do hate them. But just thinking about that, yeah, putting on a Yankee jersey would just feel so wrong.
Yes,
And putting on a Montreal one would too.
yes.
Very much so. But I think
But there's just no one I've ever liked on the Yankees, even.
no.
You know what I mean? Like Montreal, I don't like Montreal.
I'm trying
but
to think of one Yankee I liked. Or like Nasty Nestor is kind of funny.
Yeah.
He's kind of funny.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't like him. He plunked Valley last year. Hated that.
yeah. I would still not want to wear. I don't like Nasty Nestor, those even though you know.
No, I don't like any of them. I'm saying like he's kind
Yeah.
of funny.
Yeah, yeah.
He's kind of like, I guess his name mostly
What
Nasty
about
Nestor.
Josh Donaldson?
Ew. Oh, I would have given you. You thought about wearing a Josh Donaldson jersey to the Jays game yesterday, didn't
I
you?
only had 2,
Well, dude, you can't wear Donaldson. We've talked about this.
so I just wear nothing.
Did you see what jersey Kirsty had on?
Well, yeah, but that's
What was it?
Donaldson.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah, but I
It was
mean,
fine.
she would all openly say she's not a baseball fan too.
Yes.
That makes a difference. If you're a diehard Jays fan and you wear a Donaldson jersey to the Jays game and he's now on the Yankees,
Yeah.
I just, I mean, he had an MVP year, but
Yeah.
he hasn't exactly been a good guy since he's left.
No, definitely not.
Like, I wouldn't say I've liked even a second of him.
No, like I don't. I don't want him out of the league necessarily, but I just don't want him on the Yankees.
I also don't miss him even a little bit.
No, I don't either.
Give me Chapman over him
yeah,
any
I'll
day.
take Chappie every day of the
Any day.
week. Every day of the
And the
week.
Yankees want Chappie next year too.
Yeah,
They,
which
they do. I've seen rumors of that.
I know.
Gonna probably offer him a huge contract.
All
Just
right.
hope the Jays can match it. Yeah.
We got 8 more to get through here.
Good question, Dunk.
This one, would you rather win the Cy Young or the league MVP in the MLB? Obviously.
Ooh. Yeah, MVP usually does go to a batter.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, I wasn't sure on that.
Yeah.
But
It's basically like it's basically turned into like Cy Young's the pitcher's award, MVP is the batter's award. I wonder who the last MVP, well, Shohei, but he's dual.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
won it last year.
Yeah.
Give me MVP just because I've always seen myself as a shortstop, and shortstop can't win a Cy Young. So
Fair enough.
Give me MVP for that.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do the Cy Young. It'd be wicked to be out there and just be a dominant pitcher.
Oh.
yeah,
You know, like to go out
So
there every
sick.
5 days and just
like everyone,
be lights out.
your
Yeah.
whole team and fan base is like, thank goodness Matt's starting today.
Yeah,
We need to
I'll-
win.
That's Gosman this year.
Yeah.
That is Gosman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like
Cy
literally,
Young.
and I like think back to the Roy Halladay days. Like you
Yeah.
just knew every 5 days, oh, Doc's on the mound. It's probably going to be a good game.
Okay.
And Manoah was that last year.
I was just gonna say about Manoah.
Yeah.
I seen it wasn't a big deal. It was just something I read. People are like, "Ooh, is Manoah the next Ricky Romero?"
Oh.
Where
No.
great start to the career.
Yeah.
And then Romero just absolutely tailed off at a younger age too.
Yeah.
Not even like a big time vet.
But
that's not going to happen to Manoah. But
I don't think his sample size. Like, did he have really like elite full seasons, Romero?
Yeah, he did. He had one or two like really good seasons.
He did start the home opener one time.
I
We
know
were
that.
there.
Yeah, I remember. I think he started multiple. I think he might have started multiple.
Yeah,
home
he
openers.
did.
Or
But Romero was also there for like 6 or 7 years before.
Yeah,
things dwindled.
I like the comparison of Manoah and Roy Halladay a lot better than I like the comparison.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Because people are saying
me
like
too.
Roy Halladay, people forget after his first season, he had a bit of a slow start to his second season.
Yeah.
I might be a tiny bit off with my facts here, but at some point he got sent down AAA for a few starts, came back up. The rest is history. He was one of the best pitchers in MLB history and the best probably Blue Jay pitcher in MLB history.
Yeah.
I think the old goats would say Dave Stieb is up there with him, but
Yeah.
my guy is Roy.
Yeah. From our sample size that we know, we have to go with Roy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Good. Another good one, Dunc.
All right.
On fire.
Would you rather get hit with a MLB fastball or an NHL slap shot?
Ooh. Okay, let's make this more interesting.
To
let's
the back of the leg or something.
no,
where there's
let's say
padding.
let's say a Raldis Chapman fastball, which is so you're getting over 100,
Okay.
and let's say a Shea Weber slap shot.
Like shins.
Yeah, where's the puck hitting us?
Yeah, it's back of the leg, so there's
both.
nothing there.
For both, like
Yeah, sure.
the ball's hitting the back leg and the puck's hitting the back leg.
Or where else is there just minimal padding in hockey?
In hockey, there's like
Side of the foot.
sometimes a tiny gap between the pants and the shin pads if you're bent down.
I mean, if the
area.
puck's not hitting equipment, I think I'm going with a pitch.
Yeah. What's like when Shea Weber steps into it at the All-Star game? Or
Yeah,
the
he's
skills competition.
just over like 100.
Yeah,
Like,
so
I
it's
think
about
they
the
get to
same
like
speed.
104.
So it's about the same speed.
Yeah, it is about the same speed.
I think a
But
ball.
a frozen puck just seems.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think a ball
Pain.
is the option there.
yeah.
Damn,
and,
both
like,
would suck.
Sometimes when those guys get hit, it's like it almost seems like nothing. Sometimes
In the MLB?
like, obviously it does hurt, but you know they run down the first. They don't miss a beat. They don't miss a day off.
But same
obviously,
thing.
sometimes you do, but
Yeah, hockey same thing. Though.
same thing for
Yeah.
sure. But
At least in baseball, you can the game's not still going on.
yeah, that's
Well, that's honestly Mr. Umpire at the game we were at, which you guys
I didn't see him get
drilled.
hit.
Yeah.
Do you guys remember he left the game? Because I don't
Yeah.
think I fully realized that.
Yeah,
I think I went and grabbed a beer because like I
it
didn't
was-
realize till
he
I
finished that
10
inning
or
though,
15.
didn't he?
No. It was 10 or 15 minutes till
Yeah.
the other guy got dressed.
Yeah, so I went and got a beer, and when I came back, it was just starting. I didn't
There
even.
was a 10 or 15 minute delay.
yeah, I think
You might have been getting
poutines.
poutine.
Oh,
Yeah, we were.
oh. I was gonna say I do not remember there being
Yeah.
a delay.
Yeah, no, there
We
was.
had to go on quite the walk for those poutines.
And then
Yeah.
the other ump who strapped on the gear to ump home
Yeah.
got hit. Like, did you see that?
No.
He got hit by
Oh,
a pitch,
yeah,
too.
yeah. right.
So that is what I seen.
Yeah.
So I just completely missed the other thing.
Yeah,
Then.
so I saw the highlight of it. He was kind of bent over in his
It was-
umping stance.
It looked like right in the mask.
No, it was the first guy.
Oh,
The second guy was the mask. The first ump, he got hit right in the middle of the fore. Like he had his hand
broke
on his
his
knee.
arm.
He had his hand on his
Oh.
knee, and the ball coming 100, tipped off the bat directly right in the middle here.
Ugh.
Like you could see it in slow mo. It looked like it just whoom. So he went out of the game right away. I would
Wow.
have to imagine something broke,
Yeah.
and he like it didn't hit anything other than just a tip off the bat. Didn't touch the catcher.
So
Straight.
we almost lost 2 umps that game.
Yeah,
how many umps do they got?
I think they usually have
4?
one reserve, but there's 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like sometimes they do a 3-manner. Like,
Yeah,
I don't
like-
think there's always a reserve.
I think there would have been. I think it would have been 3-man or like.
If they needed another home plate ump.
No, I think that's what happened. Like,
Yeah, it might have been.
I think
I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't either, but because I didn't even realize that had to be when we were
No.
getting our poutines.
Yeah.
because I totally
That was
missed
the only
that.
time we were gone for an extended period of time.
Yeah,
All right. So,
baseball.
Baseball, yeah.
baseball.
yeah. Would you rather be... These are all kind of in the pro leagues. Would you rather be a bat boy or a water boy in the NFL?
Ooh, I'm saying bad because I've just like I've kind of dreamed. I used to dream about that as a kid.
Yeah.
So
I think I'd rather be in a dugout than on the sidelines.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so too. And I think, you know, when guys just take a drink sometimes, I'm sure they just like huck their cup.
And when you run out, like the water boys run out on the field and like for football, and they're doing that.
If you like slightly miss or you hit the cage, it just like gets in their eye.
I'm sure if you had the right team where there's some like good personalities in there, like I'm sure if you run out to like George Kittle or something, like somebody fun, that would be good. But there's also a lot of assholes that probably don't even look at you.
No.
And bat boys probably don't get too much love either by the players. I would like to think.
I would think they would get a bit more.
Like if you're the bat boy and there's a home run, I'm going up for a high five.
I'm getting in that line too. I'm just like I'm probably more of an undercover, just like a quick props. But no, I'd be trying to become best friends with those guys for sure.
Yeah, bat boy.
Imagine to be the first ever bat boy with a handshake with Vladdy. Like you had like a customized handshake when he was done.
They're just tapping them up. Who is this guy?
That's what the Jays need, maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's a good one.
That is a good one.
Would you rather be an NFL kicker or a defensive linebacker?
Oh.
You know, the kicker can win the game.
Yeah, I can also lose it.
Yeah, but you're a good kicker. Or, I don't know, you're just a kicker.
Saying you're elite at both positions?
Yep.
I mean, kicker, I feel like has the chance to be just a great job, but also,
and you're probably guaranteed like a job for a longer period of time.
Well, they kind of like if you stay good, yes. If you stay
like
good,
there are some old boys with gray hairs that are still kicking.
Yeah, and
it's probably better for your long-term
health.
Yeah, that too.
Brain, yeah.
Well, that's the thing. Like sometimes if you get injured in football, you just get like released.
But if you also if you're a kicker and you miss 2 field goals, sometimes you just get released.
That's true too. Yeah,
like that happened multiple times. Like I remember there's some games you watch and you just see a guy choke. Who choked? Dallas Cowboys kicker. Remember him in playoffs?
Yeah.
They never ended up cutting him. Brett Mayer or something.
Yes, Mayer.
Yeah. They never ended up cutting him, but he went on like a 3-game stretch where he was missing extra points.
Yeah, and he almost had like an impeccable regular season or something too. Like
so they couldn't it was in playoffs. So they couldn't really cut him, but they were working out guys.
Yeah,
like that just shows you like you had one of the best kickers the whole regular season. He goes 2 games in playoffs missing. Yeah. They're bringing in guys for workouts.
That's true.
And that's not really going to happen too much with a defensive player.
No. I'll do linebacker. I think it'd be my career might not be long there, but
you'd have some highlights.
I would have some fun doing it.
Did you have some good highlights, you think?
Yeah.
Maybe 1 pick 6?
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
That would be all you needed.
Yeah. Yeah, just one.
Get in the end zone once.
Just one.
Yeah.
All right.
Maybe a fumble too. I'm going to take linebacker too.
Would you rather play professional hockey in Europe or professional baseball in Japan?
Oh.
Ooh,
that is a good one.
Wow, both would be a hell of an I think the best cultural experience would be Japan, just because everything is probably wild there.
Yeah.
Well, there'd be the language barrier.
The language barrier is why I almost wouldn't want to.
Yeah.
You would just never be able to talk to anybody.
Like in Europe, you could, if you were playing professional hockey there and say you had like a decent amount of money when you're already going there, which I assume you would if you're going to play hockey there.
Yeah.
You could have some fun in Europe.
For sure.
Like a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Playing in Sweden or Germany. Germany is a blast.
Yeah. No.
Italy. Like we interviewed a bunch of guys that just like, remember Jeff Lavecchio? Well, he was playing in China actually, so.
Yeah.
So maybe that.
Yeah, the Nippon paper cranes.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
And realistically, like you could get into like the second tier of like the British League or something.
Yeah.
There'd always be jobs.
There was a guy I played Junior C against that went and played in like Division 3 Sweden for like 2 or 3 years.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool. I think I would do the hockey.
Yeah, I think hockey too.
It'd be more fun, maybe.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I think so.
Would you rather have a beer with Connor McDavid or Sidney Crosby?
Sid.
Yeah, Sid
He's got more like stories.
Just one of the greatest to ever do it.
Yeah.
They both do seem in the media a little bit like dry.
Like confirmed they're both dry in the media.
Which
McDavid sometimes will be a little bit more like
he'll get angry at guys,
passive aggressive or whatever.
Yeah.
But
he's not joking too much.
no.
And neither
He's
is Sid.
still Mr. Serious all the time.
Which I mean, to get to their level of like athleticism, they probably had to be like that growing up.
Yeah.
Like they probably missed out on, if we're being honest, they missed out on a lot of fun things of their youth, I'm sure.
Definitely.
And of their like 20s, like McDavid.
Yeah.
Like I'd say, well, that's just not true.
McDavid basically had to become a full adult at 18.
Yeah.
It was just his hands were like he had the franchise when he got drafted basically immediately.
I would say Sid because I think Sid paved the way for McDavid.
All right.
Yeah, and just like the golden goal, like just Captain Canada.
You
Stanley Cups.
Yeah. Good stories.
Playing with winning the cup with Phil Kessel. By the way, this is something I don't want to forget. Phil Kessel. So I think we were looking for him on TV the one time, or I think we talked about it in the playoffs, because I haven't heard Phil Kessel's name at all.
Oh, okay.
He's been healthy scratched every game
In playoffs.
So I don't know if he'll necessarily have his name on the cup or how that goes.
I think he played enough regular season games that he will. And if
Is
he's,
that how it works?
I think so.
Okay.
I
Then
think
I'm
so.
not too worried.
Yeah.
But I seen something today that like Phil Kessel hasn't played a Stanley Cup final game yet, and that it's basically a travesty that he hasn't because it's Phil Kessel.
Yeah.
All he does is win cups when he makes it.
So
there.
he hasn't even played a game in playoffs?
Maybe in another round, but not in the finals. I don't think he has in another round though, because I've looked for him. Yeah, let's search Phil Kessel.
I'm gonna quick do that.
Phil the Thrill. But yeah, that's all I want to say is Phil deserves to have at least one game in the Stanley Cup final.
Yeah.
Two-time champ.
If he played a game in the Stanley Cup final, then he for sure is on the cup.
Yeah, I think you might be right the regular season thing though.
Yeah, I think and hope.
Would you like me to read the next one?
I got it here. It's just loading. He has playoffs, postseason.
Game log says he hasn't played since April 24th.
What? No, he's played 4 games in playoffs.
Yeah, against Winnipeg.
So that's
Yeah, so that was the first round.
right. Yeah, so he's on the cup.
So he just hasn't played since the first round.
Yeah, he's a half point. He got 2 assists in 4 games.
I know.
Put the guy back in.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
No, but
I think Phil needs to
he's going
be in
on the
at
cup.
least one game.
He's going on the cup, and we're gonna get to see more.
I just want him to be like
Assuming Vegas holds on and wins this, which at this point I'm just win it, Vegas. Just do it.
Yeah.
Tonight, right?
tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night.
No.
Wow. Tonight when they're listening, that's what I meant.
Tonight though, as we record on Monday here though, there could be an NBA champion crowned.
Jamal and the boys are up 3-1.
Yeah, and Jokic.
And Jokic.
No.
Jokic?
Jokic?
I don't know.
I don't know for sure on that one, so I'm not going to make fun of you.
Jokic?
Okay,
Nikolai
yeah.
Jokic.
We got 2
Yeah,
more.
it's Jokic.
Yeah, okay, 2 more.
It is Jokic.
Yeah, that's what I said.
I think that's what I said.
This
You
is,
said Jokic.
No, you said
You said Jokic.
There's been discussion about this, kind of. But would you rather have a game of baseball with the boys in the Rogers Center or a game of hockey also with the boys in the Scotiabank Arena?
Baseball for me. Just because I don't know if it's... I don't know why it is.
I think the
atmosphere.
culture of it would be better.
Yeah.
Or the atmosphere, yeah.
They would feel different.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm at a point in my life where I enjoy playing baseball so much more than I enjoy playing hockey. Currently, at this day.
Debatably me too.
I for sure.
Like, it's just way less, you just basically got throwing cleats in a glove. And
Yeah, I don't know if it's that or it's just like...
I just love going out there and
love
catching
taking a ground
balls.
ball, fly ball.
Like hockey, I know I'm just not good anymore, but you can be good at slow pitch at any age,
Right, but not even saying like skill level, just like a pure enjoyment of the game, which I guess skill.
Yeah,
skill
if I
level
was good at hockey, though, I'm sure I would enjoy it a bit more.
Maybe. But I just like... I look forward so much more to my baseball games than I do my hockey games.
Yeah.
all right.
Baseball.
Yep, me too.
Yeah. What position would you be out there in a game, Dunc?
A pickup game at the Rogers Center?
Yeah. If you could pick, Dunc gets picked for first position.
I'm too slow in that massive outfield.
Yeah.
I'd catch.
I'll be Kevin out there.
You'd what?
I'd catch.
I might be throwing some heaters at you if I'm pitching.
That's fine.
All right.
You've thrown the ball as hard as you can at me before.
Yeah, true. I think you should be a third baseman.
Yeah, I couldn't do the boys justice out there on third, but
I think you could. You got a cannon of an arm. It's
yeah,
definitely inaccurate at times.
it's a spray and
Yeah.
pray.
You just focus on the one hopper.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, you just got to get it over there, and we'd have an elite first baseman, I'm sure. Mm-hmm. So,
Yep. Nice. That would be fun.
Yeah. Very
Okay,
much
this is
so.
the last one. It's a bit of a funny one.
Okay.
Would you rather be in the ACL or the MLE? I'm not going to tell you what they are.
Oh.
The ACL?
Or the MLE.
ACL.
I think I have an idea what the
I feel
ACL
like you
is.
know what they are.
I feel like I know what the one is, so I'm going to go with the one I don't know what it is. What'd you say?
The MLE.
MLE is what I'm going with.
I feel like that's like the Major League Equestrian or something, like you're a horse rider. What's the other one? ALC?
ACL.
ACL.
Like you're
Oh,
in your ankle there.
ACL. I was thinking ASL.
I'll do the ACL. No idea what it is.
Yeah, what are they? I was thinking the...
What are you picking? You're going to be in the MLE?
Yeah.
Okay. That's the ACL is the American Cornhole League.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, that's a
And the
good one.
MLE is Major League Eating.
Oh. We should have known that. We had an MLE guy on.
You'd be up there with
Major
Joey
League-
Chestnut.
Is it eating? I guess.
Yeah, Major League Eat.
I looked him up.
Yeah, we also...
MLE is.
We had,
That's what Joey Chestnut's
Yeah.
We had
We had
Jeffrey.
Geoff Esper.
in.
Jeff.
Geoff.
No, how was it?
It's Jeff.
Jeff.
Smell with a G
Is
and
it-
some F.
It's Jeff.
It was spelled that way, though.
Yes,
wasn't
it's spelled Geoff, just as many Jeffs are, but none of them are Geoffs.
I think there probably is.
No, they're not. If
There
it
has
is,
to
it's a
be.
joke.
Then why is it spelled with an O?
I don't know,
You know,
dude.
there's not Jeff with
Why
an
is
O in
Matt
it.
spelled with two T's?
Matt.
Because Matthew.
Matt, and then Thew.
Yeah, but you're just Matt a lot of times.
Yeah, but my full name is Matt.
Okay.
Thew.
There's other people that are just Matts, not Matthews.
Yeah.
They're two T's usually.
A lot of Swedes have one T.
Well, they're doing it right. We're
Yeah,
not.
no. Well, I don't know any Matt that just says Matt.
I don't know any Jeffs that are Geoff.
That's true. Didn't you call some kid you coached?
Yeah, yeah.
Their
His dad.
Yes, he's, hey, Geoff, how are you? I was like, oh no. He either thought you were just like trying to be funny because that's how it's spelled, or he thought you were the dumbest person in the world.
Well, I just read off what I see on the paper.
Well, that's not how you should do it.
Well, that's probably how I would do
Well-
it too, under pressure.
Not if it's Geoff. You know that's Jeff.
I've never. That was the first time I think I had seen a Jeff
Geoff?
spelled Geoff.
That would throw you off.
I guess.
It did throw. Yeah,
Yeah,
for
it
sure.
did.
But could you imagine being in like a two-man team cornhole,
Oh,
like
that'd be
professional?
awesome.
Yeah.
Have you seen any highlights of that?
I have.
It looks
Yeah.
intense.
Yeah, they're elite of elite.
Yeah.
I know they're just around the
They'll
hole.
just
every time.
train all
Yeah.
6 of them.
Yeah.
Or 8. Is there 8 of them?
Four.
Yeah, but both.
There's 4 each. Yeah, 8.
Yeah. They'll just all go in.
Yep.
All right, that's all I've got for the Would You Rather.
I'm trying to think what food if I had to go in for one food if I had to enter one competition and just try to like stuff my face like these guys do.
Hot
Trying
dogs.
to think what that food would be. No, it wouldn't be dogs.
I think I would get heartburn too quick. if
I
did.
couldn't keep up with I'm trying to think of like what I'd be best at. I'm kind of like
The
chicken wings
McDoubles go down pretty easy at McDonald's.
McDoubles, yeah. Chicken wings,
4 bites and they're gone.
poutine. I feel like I can just keep eating.
Yeah.
That one
that
would
would
get
sit
heavy,
heavy.
but
That
there's
that would be super heavy.
Gravy and cheese.
Geoff Espin, whatever we had on. Esper. He was in a poutine eating contest.
Wow. That would. Are you just a write-off for the next couple days?
I would think.
You have to be.
Imagine just
Like-
You gotta be. Yeah.
yeah. I would if the dogs are no, because they just raw dog it. I don't.
No, they soak them in water.
Yeah.
There's buns there. It's just disgusting.
I think I'd go. Also, another one if it was a sushi rolls competition, like you just put one
Yeah.
of the crunchy, spicy ones in front of me.
Yeah.
I think I could do okay there.
I agree with that.
I think maybe that would be my thing, because I can't. It's like, and what about a bowl of Miss Vicky salt and vinegar? That's my one.
Yeah. That.
I literally can't stop doing
No.
that, so I would just keep going.
20 bags of chips.
Can you imagine just?
Yeah.
Your mouth.
I
would be
could see you
ruined.
guys being good at that.
Do you
one.
think we should sometime do a speed like just do a bowl each and film it and see who can eat it the fastest?
Yeah.
Just a bowl.
Yeah.
That would be very.
I think we
funny.
should do it. You can't have crumbs, like you can't have spillage around, and every speck has to be gone in the bowl. And
Can you have water?
no.
No.
I think you'd need to have water.
Pure. Yeah.
I think you'd need
I
to.
think the vinegar would eventually get to you.
Oh yeah, for sure. your mouth just gets thick, but it's also like chalky almost.
Yeah.
And the vinegar would just start to hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd like to do that though sometime.
Well,
Yeah, that
So
would
you
be
can do
funny.
I'll appreciate it.
All right. Yeah. Well, we still need to do a hot dog one too. We said we always said we were gonna.
I don't want to do that to my body.
I know, but
I like the race thing because like it's not great eating an entire bag of chips. But
Realistically,
I'd rather do
are
that
we
than
eating over
see
5
how many
dogs?
hot dogs I can eat.
in how it has to be a time limit. Like it's not like how many can you eat. It's in
but
this time.
anything over like 4 hot dogs.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's going to be good for us here, but but it might be a great video though, and something we look back on and remember.
Yeah.
Those are the kind of things you think about when you're 80. Might not make it to 80 if you do that too many times. But.
That's true too. Yeah. Well, I mean, I will do it one time, but
Yeah.
I gotta
Like-
shred a few before I do that.
Like what? How many do you think in like 2 minutes you could put back?
Hot dogs?
Dogs.
3.
I could put back 10.
With
If
the
I
buns?
knew that was the finish line, I could do 3 in 2 minutes.
Oh, I think I could do more than that.
You could do
Really?
more than 3.
In 2 minutes?
Yeah. Imagine
The little one,
no
like-
condiment. You just delete it.
It's a 3-biter, really.
Yeah.
Yes, for sure. But every hot dog gets a tiny bit slower.
Yeah.
Or maybe a lot slower.
I think the first 4 I could just pound. Like
it's a lot of chewing.
I could do at least 4.
I think I could do
30
4
seconds per dog.
Yeah. Oh, I think for sure.
Really?
Well,
I
we
think
could do
it'd
that.
be a hard stretch to do 4.
We could
Okay,
do
well,
that
we're gonna have to do
competition.
that, yeah.
Two minutes isn't 2.
The 2-minute dog challenge.
Yeah. Okay, so some night we got to do both those.
Yeah.
We might as well just destroy our bodies one night and then go on a
Yeah.
diet after.
Yeah. All right.
We'll just eat nothing that entire day.
Yeah, but
Until
then
then.
you need to.
Stretch your stomach.
Yes.
Drink
Yeah, I
a
think
lot of
it's-
water.
That's the key part is the strategy leading up to it.
Yeah, the major league eater, like Jeff told us, he
Chug water.
no, he went out. He like has a huge meal the night before,
That's
Yeah.
interesting.
and then
Yeah.
like make sure he still has like breakfast and lunch, because you need to like have your body ready to just boom.
Yeah. Or it just gets tight.
Yeah, like I know I've done that with sushi. Just like I'm not eating lunch today. I'm going for sushi tonight, and it's definitely like you fill up quicker.
Yes, that's how I find it the exact same way too. Whenever I'm like super hungry, I feel like I don't actually eat what I thought I would eat.
Yeah, because you're going so quick for the first like whatever you're eating.
Yeah,
You're just like, whoa, 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 and then all of a sudden, oh, I'm a little full here.
Yeah. Oh, food.
Yeah.
Food. Hey, we got to talk about it. People are calling it one of Canada's greatest sporting moments.
Really?
Yep. Nick Taylor
Oh,
pulling it out.
Yes.
Did you see the end of that when you got
Yes.
home?
Oh, I
Yes.
seen that on
I-
Twitter, which, yeah, I don't know anything about it, but it looked incredible.
yeah.
Oh.
I didn't get to see it live. I think like just as Jill and I walked in the door in Linwood, like I got a notification saying
really?
he won.
Yeah, when I got in,
72 footer.
That's how far it was.
72.
Yeah.
That's like something you do in PGA
I know.
2007.
It was for Eagle
Yeah,
and the
for
win.
Eagle.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
Yeah.
So if he would have 2-putt it, it would have went another hole.
Well, I don't know what.
Yeah, so-
did Tommy Fleetwood birdie that one?
Tommy was he didn't actually try.
Right, because he
Yeah,
was
hit his
shooting his
eagle
birdie.
shot,
Yeah.
and then I think he had like a 12-footer for a birdie.
Yeah.
So it was like somewhat of a challenging putt.
But he hit like a 15-footer for a birdie the first playoff hole.
yeah.
Because Nick Taylor almost won the first hole because he put his he had like a 3-footer for birdie to win it, or it would have been to win it if Fleetwood missed his 15-footer, but he nailed it,
Yeah.
which is super impressive to do under that pressure.
Yeah, that would be.
Yeah, the second and third playoff hole, Fleetwood had a chance to win it, and just within inches both times.
I gotta go watch. I want to watch the whole playoff, and they kept playing 18.
Yeah, so they did 18, 18, 9, which was a par 3, and then back to 18 again.
Yeah.
Which were
They kept doing the same
was a par
hole
5.
3
Yeah.
times.
Yeah.
Three out of the 4 playoff holes because they kept tying.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was wild. The atmosphere there looked
Yeah.
just top notch.
Yeah, shout out anybody that was there, because that's what like Canada needs to, with the sports that we don't really get too much of in our country, and golf is one of them. Like this is really our only like event for the year.
Yeah.
Like our only good one, or like our only PGA Tour one. You got to show up and you got to show like that we're those fans that are just a blast to be around.
Yep.
And that's what I think Jay's fans do a great job. We do a great job of that. Like, I think all the players like coming to Toronto. I think it's a good atmosphere for away teams. Mm-hmm. And when you're the only team in your country of that sport or only event, I think fans need to do their job, show up, so we can keep getting more.
Yeah, and that was the first one on Canadian soil in 70 years.
Wow.
Yeah, like crazy.
The first Canadian to win, or what?
In 70 years.
Win a Canadian event.
A Canadian win on Canadian soil.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I think, Mike Weir was the last one, like 4 years ago or something like that.
4 years ago.
Yeah.
To win? No,
There was someone else recently.
Last year.
Yeah.
This year.
Oh, I think that was just like a major thing there. There was like many different things they were showing.
Oh.
But I think Mike Weir was the last Canadian to win. But that's what they were like comparing it to.
Win where?
I can't remember what it was. But it was like one of the major events or whatever. But like they're calling it like, it's basically like a top 3 golf moment, like one of the top Canadian sporting moments. Because I watched like the after show or whatever with like Duthie and all those boys, and they were like, everyone, like the one guy was in like tears on air with Duthie because he was like super tight with Nick Taylor.
Wow.
And he's like, it's the guy with the mustache.
Adam Hadwin.
No.
Do it or Deuce It or something.
Yeah, I can't remember what his name is. The guy with the mustache, so that's always there for the major events.
Yeah.
He was like in tears talking to him because him and Nick Taylor are like best buddies.
Yeah,
and
just to confirm, this is not a major though.
No, I know.
Okay.
Yeah. No, but that's what they're like saying though. Like him winning on Canadian soil is like just as big for us as like what Mike Weir did however many that years ago that was
when
he
the
won
Masters.
Yeah. Which I never really like thought about as I was watching it.
See, I don't know if I quite agree with that, but
well, I like again, I'm just like more of a recent golf fan when it comes to that stuff, so I don't really know, but that's what everyone on air was saying.
Oh, that's sweet. Yeah. I think a Canadian winning like a major and winning the Masters, how weird it is, just like I think that outweighs it because everybody's eyes are on the Masters.
Yeah.
Like not everybody in America's eyes are on this one.
No, and I think if he just like won it in regulation, there wouldn't have been any of those.
Yeah.
Like,
and he won with the 72-footer, so you guys, that's unreal.
Yeah.
Did you see Adam Hadwin, I think is his name? He's another Canadian golfer, got rocked.
Yeah, he got destroyed.
Dunc, Nick Taylor won it with that 72-footer.
Yep.
And Adam Hadwin was running out with a bottle of champagne ready to spray it. Mm-hmm. And he did look like a fan from the video.
Yeah,
he wasn't in golf clothes.
Yeah, I think I seen that guy.
And
he like hugged him and everything. Didn't
he was trying to go hug him. Yeah, eventually he did for sure because they're teammates.
He just looked like a civilian.
And the security guard just rocked him on the green, like full on, got him like shoulders to the chest and just bull drived him down. Like it would have hurt.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You can't blame the security.
No.
He was doing what he thought was best
for sure.
If it was just some drunk fan, it would be.
Oh yeah,
then you'd have to.
Yeah, and that's probably every security guard's dream, honestly.
Oh, he probably thought he was going to be a hero. The next thing you know, everyone's just ripping him.
Yeah, because like right away you saw everyone go around like, "Whoa, get off!" And then like he slowly gets up. He was good about it, obviously, but
yeah. But hey, Canada though.
Yep.
Let's go.
Yep.
And the U.S. Opens this weekend too, so
yeah.
Let's go.
Maybe Corey or Taylor can just stay hot, or there's Svensson, I think, is another Canadian.
Yeah.
He's kind of.
I always assumed he was Swedish, but
makes sense, I guess.
But he is Canadian.
Yep. Adam Svensson, I think.
Yeah.
I think that's his name. Yeah.
But Nick Taylor is actually a top 10 in like the total standings right now.
Yeah, see, those I don't really quite get because there's like FedEx points, and I don't like.
That's what I don't understand either.
And I never really follow who wins. Like I don't think many people.
No, I never look at the standings unless it's like a Canadian is doing well that you just like hear of, or it's
but
like
I still
a major
don't know
event.
what that means. Like I look at the standings, I don't know what standings mean. I just see who wins tournaments.
The standings for the tournament that they're currently in.
Oh yeah, I do.
Yeah,
look
the
at
overall standings. Never looked at those.
No. I did the other, like I just kind of clicked on them because I was seeing. I don't know what any of them mean. I don't know how the points work.
You get the points.
No,
but I think 1.6 mil for Nick Taylor.
Good for him.
Yeah,
that's amazing. Yeah, he's won 2 other PGA events. I think he won one in like 2010.
Oh,
like
really?
It's been a while.
Yeah.
And maybe one in like 2013 or something. He's older than I thought.
Yeah, he's 35. I think they said.
Yeah. Yep. So shout out him for sure.
And confirmed we did not win the 50-50, by the way.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, I know.
500,000.
I was hoping we'd have cool news to break today.
Oh, could you imagine?
Yeah. No, I was feeling good about it, but didn't go our way this time.
250 each, just quick. What have you told me on here? That would have been a moment.
I don't think I could have made it through the day if I knew earlier. No.
And then we would have had people coming for 250,000 from us too.
Yeah, true.
Can't have that.
Yeah, we almost should have. Yeah, we've had to put that on the hush hush.
We'll win the next one.
I'd be right secretive about that.
250. If it's
I would pay my mortgage and that would be that.
No one would ever know.
I would if it's a 50-50 at a Jays game.
All kinds of fun shit, but
I don't think I'd be secretive if it was like under, like if it's like, I think under 500 I wouldn't be secretive. Anything over that I'd be like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Like what's the harm in telling people you won 50-50?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah,
I feel,
okay.
Yeah.
You're supporting a good cause, Jays Care Foundation.
That's true.
For sure. I've donated lots to that over the years.
Me too. Not as much as some people. I'm sure people drop hundreds at the game.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
But, yeah.
Lots of junior Jays out though.
Lots of junior
There was
Jays.
a ton of kids there.
Yeah, it was awesome. I don't know if they were doing it as much when we were kids, but I was thinking when I was watching the kids run the bases on Sunday when we were walking out, I'm like, how did I never do that as a kid?
Yeah.
Same here.
That's
dude.
what I was thinking.
I would love to be down at baseball field level.
I want to go do it with the kids.
Yeah.
Like I was kind of
Just do an adult run the bases.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of dads out there.
no. You better believe if I'm lucky enough to have a kid and that kid's lucky enough, or we're lucky enough to go down to the field, I'm going down with them.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like for sure.
Yeah,
like
they're not going to
run around the bases.
Yeah. No, I'm running around with the kid.
Yeah, I know. That's what I mean. Help them run around.
Yeah, for sure. I might even head first slide into home.
Help her run around.
Next thing you know, you're just
Her
weaving
or
through
him.
the kids.
Yeah.
Did I say him or did you say him?
We both did, but you can,
Well, don't say him. It could be a boy or a girl. And I have not preggers, by the way.
Oh, confirmed?
Jill is not. I feel like we're talking like she is, but she is confirmed not.
Okay. You heard it here first.
Yeah, confirmed.
Yeah.
No baby on the way. Yeah, but when there is, and that kid can even walk, or I may even take a stroller down there just so I can get on the field.
push a stroller over top of all the bases.
Yeah.
They're like, sir, isn't this supposed to be for your kid? Yeah, my kid's in here.
Yeah. Sure, he's sleeping.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you know,
He'll remember
he'll
it.
know the motions.
Yeah, we got to get him rounding second. We got to learn how to take wide path around the base.
Yeah. You just see you there diving into second base.
I would love to try a head first slide out there.
I know.
Speaking about a head first slide, it was my buddy Scott Curry's diaper party on Saturday, and we were playing lawn games. You know, the one where the frisbees or
Cam Jam or something or other.
no, the bottle, you have a stake in the ground and the beer bottle's on top of it.
Yeah.
Great game. It takes a bit to explain. I'll explain it to you sometime. But anyways, if the bottle gets hit off the top of the stake with the frisbee, you got to catch the bottle. It's an empty beer bottle.
Mm-hmm.
You got to catch it before it hits the ground. I went full extension for one. And it wasn't like a run dive. It was just like literally I was here. The bottle did a sudden movement there and I'd like full on extension, like belly flopped on the ground. Something in like my side ever since Saturday.
Ooh.
And it didn't hurt too much yesterday because they always say like it's 2 days after where it starts hurt.
Yeah,
Like this morning I woke up and kind of stretched. Something in here is just like when it happened, it knocked the wind out of me big time.
Yeah.
I'm not as graceful going down as I once was. Yeah. But now it's just like there's something there that's just hurting. So my days of diving might be numbered.
I believe it. I believe it.
Well, your days of even just running, maybe walking.
Dude, I know. Like
We're just washed up. When we're talking about the injuries we've had the last 2 weeks, that is washed up central.
Never had a hammy injury that was as hurtful as what it was when we
Yeah.
played baseball the other week. Like,
And I've never dove for something that I've felt 2 days later. And
yeah.
So
I know.
what can you do though, right?
Keep pounding.
Yeah, that's all you can do. That is absolutely all you can do. Football season's coming up real quick too.
I know. Yeah.
Hopefully Delvin Cook to the Finns.
Hey, you never know.
I feel like we're the major favorites for it, especially because in his Instagram, I think you sent me that.
Yeah.
In his Instagram when he got released, which I just don't like. Football always confuses me with how the money works. I haven't even tried to understand how the salary cap and any of that works.
No, it's because it's just whatever suits best for the team.
But it makes no sense to me why Minnesota would release Dalvin Cook. He was a top 5 running back last year.
What are you going like? Free agency is kind of over. Like, who are you going to sign now? That's going to cost his dollar.
I saw that they save next year because they have to still like buy out of it because he has 2 more years. Or he had.
Yeah.
So next year they're paying, I think 12.5 million. Or no, that's what they're saving.
Oh.
But that's like that doesn't seem like that much.
No, not in the grand scheme of things.
Not for football.
Yeah, no, when your salary is well over 200.
And it doesn't seem like salary cap's real.
No.
Like you can just move money. Like so, it's just Minnesota. I mean, I hate Minnesota, so I'm happy it happened.
Yeah.
And I've always loved Cook, but I hated him on
Minnesota.
Vikings. So
yeah,
I just hope he goes to a team where I can enjoy him, and I really, really hope it's my team. Imagine him and no, not really. Raheem and Jeff Wilson.
Yeah.
No, Dalvin Cook would be an upgrade to pretty much every team in the NFL, minus like the McCaffreys and the Eckler.
Yeah.
Is Eckler even a Charger for sure?
I think so.
I thought I
do remember there being something.
I heard they're not paying him.
Yeah, you might be right actually. Like Barkley's not signed yet either.
Really?
I actually heard there's been more about that in the recent days. There's actually potential that he'll hold out this year.
Crazy.
But then they're saying, "Oh, Dalvin Cook to the Giants."
Whatever,
So
he can go there. If he's not going to go to the Dolphins, he can go to the Giants. That's fine.
yeah,
Like,
for sure.
They're irrelevant to me.
Yeah. No, the Giants are going to be a 500 team, and that's about it, probably.
If that.
Well, I think they were decent last year.
Did they make the playoffs?
Yeah,
I think they did. Yeah.
Yeah, they beat the Vikings, I think.
Well, Vikings are trash. I've been saying that.
Yeah.
You guys all said second best. Like they might as well be.
I said that.
They might as well be the Soviet Union when they had their run in hockey. The way you were talking about the Vikings.
That is not true.
Well, that's not how I remember it.
Well, I know you just remember it however it works best for you sometimes.
That is what Jill says too.
Yeah. Well, it's,
I mean, I think everybody naturally
might be
does.
adding up.
I think everybody naturally does that a little bit.
yeah. Some more than others, but
Yeah, true.
you know.
True. Yeah. Well. Guess that's it.
No, you gave me the signal.
This time I did. You're right.
Well, I didn't want to. One time I just sent it, and you guys roasted me.
Well, I think we were in the middle of a conversation. You just sent it.
Well, I probably had to get going.
Dunk's world. We're just living in it. Thank you, everybody, for listening to another episode of Chump Talk. We will be back with you next week. Peace.
Go Heat.
Fins up.
Cause the mama, I'll show all the hand and just around.